Jen.
Yes, Nick, I'm in the fictional village of Cwm now, having, like thousands of others, watched Pobol y Cwm on and off most of my life. It feels strangely familiar, though I've never been here before, and it's like any other village high street or street fawr. It's got its village shop over here. There's a pharmacy and a chippy, and being a soap, it has to have a pub. So down at the far end of the high street, there's the famous Dairy Arms. Now, this place, over the past 5 decades, has been home to dozens of characters whose storylines have gripped audiences across Wales and beyond. And they're not just Welsh speakers. Lots of learners have said that over the years they've learnt Welsh watching Pobol y Cwm and reading the subtitles. We'll have more on that in a moment, but first our reporter Alan Thomas takes a look back.
Over half a century, the comings and goings of characters like postmistress and general gossip Maggie Post have been pulling in the audiences.
Well, of course, Bobby might shout did we?
The Radio Times for this week in 1974 shows a new Welsh language drama serial starting on BBC Wales television. And there's been plenty of drama over the past half century, with viewers following the series from BBC Wales to S4C when the channel launched in 1982.
It was the cornerstone of the provision in a way, and it was always scoring really highly on the appreciation indexes, you know, scoring higher than some of the English medium soaps in terms of the appreciation of the audience, and was drawing in big audiences for S4C.
This week's special anniversary programming includes a birthday party for Meghan Harris, a character who appeared in the very first episode 50 years ago.
I worked with a great many of people who had contributed so much to the theatre, to television, to radio in Wales. The storylines were lovely, and I was young and full of confidence and enjoying what I was doing.
The series has also featured a number of actors who became famous faces, like Game of Thrones star Iwan Rheon and Hollywood star Iwan Griffith. Fans of the series have the chance to visit the set at the BBC's Rothlock studios in Cardiff Bay at the moment.
I've been watching it since the 90s, ever since I started learning Welsh in school for GCSE, and the characters are just so real, so exciting.
It's relatable. We feel like we're part of it. Everything is there that you would have in real life.
It's the plot. Some are very strong, some are a little bit weaker, but overall it grips you and is very entertaining, yeah.
And has it got another 50 years in it, do you think?
Why not?
Television viewing habits have changed so much since the early days, but it seems the future for Pobol y Cwm is secure.
Here I see Pobol y Cwm, long life to Pobol y Cwm. We have no plans to curtail Pobol y Cwm in any sense. And I think, you know, it's doing the job it always has done, which is reflecting back to the audience the lives that they lead.
There are plenty of reasons to celebrate in Cwm this week.
Yes, well, it is raining in Cwm, so I'm going to come into the Cafe Tamad, and I'm joined by 2 of the cast members. We have Nia Caron, who plays Anita Griffith, and Jeremy Cockram, who plays Sean White. Thanks for joining me. Now, you've both been part of the cast for 25 years. You must feel a great sense of pride today.
Extremely proud that we are celebrating 50 years of being on screen. It's a huge achievement, and we're both very, very proud, yes.
And the series has changed a lot over the years.
Oh yes, I mean things have got faster and some of the issues have got harder. You know, we're dealing with quite hard issues sometimes. The personality has changed, but in essence it's still Pobol y Cwm, you know, it's still Pobol y Cwm.
And, you know, those hard issues, Pobol y Cwm has won awards for dealing with issues like mental health issues and...
Yes, I think it's extremely important as a soap opera that we do deal with these hard-hitting emotional stories, because there's a lot of people out there who depend on us for portraying stories that are intense and emotional, and very often then you get the telephone number at the end of the programme, and I'm sure that's been a great help to many, many people, because it's good to know that you don't go through life completely on your own, that there are people out there who suffer just as much as you. So I hope, and I think we must be doing something right, because we're still here after 50 years.
And you've got a very loyal audience, and they're not just Welsh speakers, are they?
Not at all. I mean, people come up to me all the time and they don't speak Welsh, most of them, and I love watching Pobol y Cwm. I watch it with subtitles on a Sunday. It makes me feel more Welsh, and that touched me to the heart because these people are part of this show as much as we are. You know, this is the family of Pobol y Cwm, and it's such a privilege to be part of it.
Okay, no spoilers, but there's a special episode tonight, an hour long. What can we expect?
Everything.
Absolutely, it's a cracker of a show, and if you're a huge fan, keep on watching, and if you've just tuned in, keep on tuning in because there's a lot to come.
Okay, so that's S4C tonight at 8 o'clock. Special programme of Pobol y Cwm, an hour long special. Okay, well, Nia and Jeremy, thank you so much, or I should say Anita and Sean. We're in the cafe, we might as well work out whether the coffee machine is working. Back to you, Nick.
Great stuff, Jen.